Hello YouTube, Christian Clinton back with another video vlog. Today is Thursday, April 16th. I decided to do this video at night. As you can see, it's 11:32. I'm pulling into the Walmart parking lot here in Oskaloosa, Iowa, the only Walmart that they have here. And I just want to give you a look at how Oskaloosa is operating since the coronavirus has started around the world. As you guys know, coronavirus hit about a month ago, causing statewide, nationwide shutdowns, causing people to lose jobs. Different schools have shut down, universities have shut down. A lot of things are on standby while this virus is going on in the nation. So that's a little background behind it for the most part. And this video today is just to tell you about how Oskaloosa is operating during this epidemic that's going on and the things that have changed around the town. Like I said before, I'm in the Walmart parking lot, the only one in Oskaloosa, at 11:32, and it is completely closed. They have yellow tape barriers that stretch all the way back there, as you can see by the vending machines towards that door. And they have done that to create spacing for when people are trying to come in the morning. Barricades so that there's only one door being entered through, one door exited out. They shut down early. Normally Walmart stays open 24/7. Oskaloosa implemented a Walmart hour putback, and they lowered their hours, I think, to, what was it? I think it was 2 a.m., 3 a.m. at one point, and then they'd open up back at 6 a.m. Well, they have completely stopped that, and the Walmart now shuts down around, I think, 9:30 or 10, one of those two. But it's not open. People have been complaining about it, but that's what the Walmart has implemented to keep people safe and get workers home safe, because they are essential workers and they have to be there. So in order for them to deal with this, they're allowing them to go home early. The next stop that we're going to run by are the gas stations here in Oskaloosa. Oskaloosa being a small town, a lot of gas stations. Everybody is familiar with everybody. If you go to the Casey's here that we're going to first, most people, that's the Casey's that they go to all the time. They don't really switch up. When you get closer to the school, we have a Phillips 66 going the same direction that I'm going right now. We also have a Casey's on the opposite side of the road of the one that I'm on right now. And those pretty much shut. The Casey's shuts down a little early, but the Route 66 stays open most of the time. But as you can see right now, Casey's, a very thriving general store, gas station, at 11:32 is shut down. Now, most of the time, this is a 24-hour store. The other Casey's that are in Oskaloosa aren't 24 hours, but this is the one that's reliable. As you can see, there is no lights on. The pumps are still on for people who need to get gas, but as far as the parking lot and there being people here, that is not in existence. Again, this is something that Oskaloosa has put in place during this coronavirus that's going on, and honestly, it's kind of convenient and it's smart because it'll get people inside early and won't have, like I said before, workers who are considered essential to be out too late and can get home to their families and be able to stay inside and not be exposed to the virus too much as they already are during work. As you can see, driving through Oskaloosa, normally there are more lights on than this. It's relatively dark right now, other than my light in my car, but things like the subway parking lot being closed, different food places such as Taco John's being closed as we pass it right here. McDonald's stays relatively open, only drive-through. Taco Bell, same thing right here. only drive-through. They're currently closed. They normally stay open late. Wendy's normally stays open till about, I think, 12 or 1. It's closed, and if it's not closed, it's only drive-through. Pulling up next to the Casey's that I was telling you about earlier. That's not 24 hours, but it's shut down. No lights on, barely any movement around. Different malls, signs have put out that they're only doing carry out and curbside available, things like that right here. So you can see the adjustments that are being made around Oskaloosa. Most places that supply food stay open till about 10:30. They close after that, when we're used to them being open a little bit longer. So again, this is just another video of me showing you how people are operating throughout this epidemic going on around the nation, around the world. As you can see, no movement really for the most part. Even though it is 11:39, you normally can find a lot more movement, a lot more cars, a lot more people out right now. As you can see down there, we'll go down there in a minute. I'm not going to turn. But as you can see down there, once we get towards there, that there is a, the gas station is open. One of the few ones that is open. There are more gas stations that are straight down the road, but in this relative active area, when you go down the road some, that's more country and out of the way. But right here, as you can see, as we're passing, there is some movement. Some people are still out getting gas, things like that. But as you can see down there, pitch black. Nobody's going that way. So just a different aspect of how Oskaloosa is operating. Not much movement. Darkness, people are staying inside. If they're not inside, they're only going outside for essential things, and it's causing some havoc because people have to plan their day around when they're able to go out and when the stores are open and closing. Some people aren't working, so therefore they have to find ways to either make money or budget money, and it's causing a lot of stress on people. We're gonna go down towards the school now, back to our campus. Like I said in previous videos, our campus is very vacant. Last time I spoke, I think there were a handful of cars, whereas lately there have not been any cars really in the parking lots. A lot of people have been staying inside even more compared to when it first hit. A lot of people used to come outside and still didn't take it as serious, but I think once they realized how long lockdown was going to be and how long people weren't going to be working and things like that, I think it has been taken a lot more serious, and people have taken into consideration that they could pass away from this disease and aren't allowing people to really interact with them. Show you guys an old building where our come and go used to be. They shut that down beginning of the semester due to budget cuts and financial situations. So that's one of our older buildings, more convenient for the students here on William Penn. So we're pulling up to the school right now, and we're going to go into the market parking lot first. As soon as you get excuse me, as soon as you get from up under this bridge, you go into the market parking lot. And as you can see, as I'm about to show you, there are not many cars compared to when school is on campus. No cars that way, barely any. I think I count 4, 5 with that one in the back. Cars over here, nothing, barely any. Many spaces. The weather has been acting really weird lately, so it's snowing in the middle of April. But we do live in Iowa, so weather is weird out here. No cars as I turn here to go by Elts. No cars over here next to Market again. On the back side of Elts, not too many cars down the hill, as you can see. Barely any cars back here. None on this side. A handful on this side. And these are just, most of these people here are students who have decided to stay. We only have about 3 weeks left of school. It's safer for them to, oh man. It's safer for them to, I'm sorry for the static on my radio, but it's safer for them to stay out here, and when it is time to leave, completely leave. Most of these people who are on campus either live very far in very active coronavirus areas, or they're seniors such as myself getting ready to graduate, and once we leave, we just kind of don't want to come back. We want to be done with William Penn until the alumni events happen. As you can see, Twin and Lewis parking lot, barely any cars. When I turn in here, we'll give you a better view of how the hill is looking right here. Barely any cars in front of the Union. Most of the time, this parking lot is full of people, full of cars, full of activity. People going in and out at night, going to their friends' rooms, things like that. Right now, nothing, man. Handful of cars on this side, 2 right here, couple in up here, right here. We're gonna go up some, and again, most of these cars belong to students or RAs that either live too far to get home right away, or live in very coronavirus active areas, so it's really dangerous for them to be there. These are states such as California, Texas, New York, Illinois, what else? Florida, where I'm from, other states like Arizona, things like that, just causing people to stay here over time. But again, like I said, it's great. This is just a view of Oskaloosa and what's been going on lately and how it's looking so far on William Penn campus. And I hope you enjoyed this video. Sorry that I had to go dark, but God bless, and give me your reviews below. Bye-bye.